So, we're already talking about the iPhone 15. Apple just launched the iPhone 14 series, and the launch of iPhone 15 lineup is more than a year away. However, we're already getting several leaks and rumors of next year's iPhone. And there is enough interesting information to give us an idea of what to expect from 2023 iPhones. So, here is everything we know so far about the iPhone 15 series. According to Ross Young, Apple will fully adopt the new dynamic island design for the front display of iPhone 15 series. And unlike the iPhone 14 lineup, the new dynamic island won't be limited to more expensive Pro models, and all the iPhone 15 models including the standard iPhone 15 will get dynamic island instead of a notch. And eventually, the company will move the Face ID sensors and selfie camera under the display. And if everything goes according to Apple's plan, then the move to shift components under the display could start happening with iPhone 16 models coming in 2024. So, the future iPhones will have the full screen design with no notch and no cutouts. There are also some reports suggesting that all 4 iPhone 15 models including standard iPhone 15 could offer Pro Motion displays with refresh rates up to 120 Hz, and unlike this year's iPhone, you'll get the buttery smooth experience of 120 Hz on all models of iPhone 15. Some reports are also claiming that the iPhone 15 lineup will finally get the Touch ID to offer a secondary biometric security option. And earlier this year, Ming-Chi Kuo had reported that Apple could launch iPhone 15 models with an under-display Touch ID in 2023, but now, he doesn't think that is happening any longer. He claims that the iPhone 15 series launching in 2023 won't have the support for in-display Touch ID, and the Face ID will be the only biometric option to unlock the device. There is not much information about the rear design of iPhone 15 models, but the back design of 2023 iPhone could be similar to this year's iPhones. However, there is a possibility of quad camera setup on the iPhone 15 Pro Max for an additional periscope camera. Apple is apparently planning to give a periscopic telephoto lens on its 2023 iPhone lineup. The company is rumored to have entered into an agreement with a camera lens supplier that will make these new sensors for its future iPhones. For those unaware, a periscopic lens usually allows for further zoom capabilities due to its folded telephoto setup inside the smartphone. So, you can expect higher optical and improved hybrid zoom on 2023 iPhone models. But there is a catch. A recent report claimed that the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be the only iPhone of 2023 to get a periscope lens and benefit from greatly enhanced optical zoom. So this means, the smaller iPhone 15 Pro won't be getting this new lens. According to Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple's periscope lens will have a sensor shift support and 5 to 6 times optical zoom, compared to 3 times optical zoom on the iPhone 14 Pro. But no matter how high the zoom goes, the only way you're going to be able to get it next is by buying an iPhone 15 Pro Max, so the Pro Max model could also get a quad camera setup on the back. And the feature will expand to the smaller Pro iPhone from 2024. The company has been rumored to bring a periscopic lens for its iPhones for some time now, so it won't be far-fetched to assume that next year's iPhone 15 might finally be the one to feature this camera technology. So, we'll see a massive increase to the iPhone's optical zoom capabilities, and iPhone 15 lineup will also bring some exciting and new camera features. The iPhone 15 models will get powered by Apple's unannounced A17 chip, and they could be the first to feature an A-series chip built on TSMC's 3nm process. TSMC has claimed that the 3nm process will outperform the first iteration of the technology in terms of performance and energy efficiency, and it is also said to be more cost-effective than its predecessor. It's also expected to increase the chip's processing performance by 10 to 15% while reducing power consumption by up to 30%. So it'll be more powerful and power efficient. And Apple is also said to ditch the Qualcomm for the cellular modem, and instead, the company will use its own self-developed 5G modem from 2023. Apple always likes to control its device experience top to bottom, so using its own 5G modem in that stack may also benefit the user. Not only will it be cheaper to use in-house modems, but Apple will also be able to integrate modem tech into its custom Apple silicon. But, some reports are claiming that Apple has failed to make its own 5G modem for next year's iPhones, and Qualcomm will remain the exclusive supplier of 5G modem chips for the Apple's upcoming smartphones, so we'll probably have to wait till 2024 for an iPhone with Apple's 5G modem. But next year's iPhones are getting more RAM for better multitasking and performance boost, and some reports are claiming that the Pro variants of iPhone 15 will offer 8GB of RAM, which is higher from the 6GB of RAM on iPhone 14. So the iPhone 15 will undoubtedly be the most powerful smartphone of 2023, and that'll come in handy when playing, downloading, and running large games and files, and you'll probably experience less lag and enjoy more of the heavy games you love without slowing down your phone. So, the iPhone 15 models will be insanely powerful and power efficient for multitasking, gaming, and handling heavy tasks. According to an Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the iPhone 15 models could finally come with an USB-C. He says that the next year's iPhone will ditch the Lightning port in favor of the USB-C, which will improve the data transfer and charging speed. Additionally, EU is about to implement a new law that will require all smartphone makers to switch to USB-C, which is considered to be the gold standard for charging and data transfers. But initial speculation suggested that Apple will retain the Lightning port on the iPhone until it no longer requires any ports at all, relying totally on MagSafe. But the MagSafe still remains a relatively new technology on the iPhone with immature MagSafe ecosystem. And there will be many problems with portless iPhones. For example, MagSafe doesn't support data transfer, and even if Apple managed to make that happen next year, it'll probably be far less capable and slower than what USB-C can do. So now, Apple has seemingly changed its plans. And the introduction of USB-C will also be beneficial to the consumers. Beyond the charging convenience, it would mean far greater data transfer speeds from iPhone, and yes, the iPhone 15 models could also get slightly faster charging support compared to iPhone 14. However, we're yet to hear anything in particular regarding the charging wattage. There is not much information on an exact release date for the iPhone 15. But, going by some previous iPhone launch events, the iPhone 15 lineup is expected to make its debut in September of next year. And they will probably retain the same pricing structure as the iPhone 14 models, so the non-Pro models could have a starting price of $799 and $899, while Pro models could start at $999 and $1,099 respectively, and we're likely to hear a lot more in the coming months. But this video is completely based on some early leaks and rumors of iPhone 15, so take all the information with a pinch of salt. And what do you think about next year's iPhone? Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.